Hey, this is Chelsea Cohey with Living Rabun, your tour guide for all the people, places, and experiences that Rabun County has to offer. Today, we are at a really exciting place. We are at Blue Ridge Toys, and I'm here with Sandra, the owner, and we are gonna talk about the store, what they do for the community, and how she found Rabun County, and what her plans are with the store for the future. So, let's start off with what brought you to Rabun County?
It's a lovely county. People are fantastic in here. We fell in love with people, with food, and it's just a beautiful, peaceful mountains. And it's a wonderful, wonderful place, very unique.
Perfect. So what got you into the toy store business? Because I know that's a very unique business, especially now with all your chain stores and Amazon and all that. This is nothing like that.
No, you're right on that. It got us here because we needed a place where we could have something that is going to be quality.
Sure.
And we love the fact that we could provide a quality, unique type of toys from all over the country. Top of the line lines for like Traxxas, which is #1 RC, and we know that's one of the hobbies that people do here. We want to make sure that we're able to help with that, as well as board games, Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering, which is some of the things that the community has needed. So the toy store initiated as a community need, and it continues to evolve as a community need based.
That's awesome. So I have 2 kids myself. I've got a 9-year-old and a 4-year-old, and we have been in here multiple times, and literally both kids can find 100 things a piece that they want that are totally different. How do you choose your toys? I know they're all very unique. I mean, most of them I've never even seen before.
Well, how I choose the toys first, I grab the customers, which might be a 9-year-old boy or a 3-year-old kid, and we go through catalogs and we search them based on their needs, based on their wants, based on something that they've never seen before. That's my most important priority, that my customers are happy to see that their requests are here in the store.
Awesome.
The second one, I include my best partner in crime, Miss Leah, who works with us, and she's also a kid at heart and a fantastic nanny, so she knows the needs of the kids and the likes of the kids, so we bring that special toy in the store based on what they want. The third part I always look for is best prices.
Right.
There's nothing worse than having a kid coming in with their allowance and not being able to afford the toy.
Right.
Especially if it's a new toy and unique coming from Europe, you know it's not going to be an inexpensive one. So I try to look for something that's unique, affordable, and completely well made. 100% back up by our proto testing, which we do with every toy.
Yes, well, and I can vouch too. I have a handful of toys from this store that are in my house now, and they are amazing quality and they are very affordable. So yes, I mean, this is an awesome, very unique store to add to the community. So speaking of adding to the community, let's talk about some of the events that you do and some of the things that you're involved in personally, because I know I keep seeing you on social media and all of these events or clubs or businesses around the county. Let's talk about some of the stuff that you're involved in.
First of all, I always want to make sure that people know that it's so easy to give back when the community is giving us so much, you know, a lifestyle, happy, a joyful place, a magical for all of them. So I thank them always for the opportunity. And as a gift bag, we are part of board members of Richard's Kids.
Okay.
And we donate 25% to that community, to that nonprofit organization. Avita, which is a youth program for kids with mental and some needs that they have based on their homes, and we help with that as well. Sporadically, and throughout Christmas, we do also 25% back of the sales for the day to them. And
awesome.
We're also part of Firefox Museum. We're sponsors on that in the magazine to promote writing skills for youth and high schoolers during summer programs. Mm-hmm. And for the library, we are going to be providing all of their prices for their summer reading, so
awesome.
that they can have everything related with space. So little by little, we provide different things to the community that are important to me, that they continue to happen and they improve, and we make them even better by being there for them. And hopefully other business would also fall into being part of it too, because we do have a wonderful community. The other parts we do is events.
Right.
The events are going to be more like building canjos, promoting the fact that we have local artists that actually are very talented and they can actually provide the time to do all that stuff. And then we have yo-yos coming up soon. We took Spider-Man to do read out loud to children.
Yes.
And the message was a fantastic message of believing in yourself. So it's one of those things that the store itself is a magical place for the community, but it's allowed us to come out and give back to the community in the sense of making it better.
Absolutely. That's awesome. Yeah, I know. And so this is not just a toy store. I mean, you've got books, you've got cards. I know I've seen you do some of the Tuesday morning readings at Chick-fil-A. I know I've seen you read to the pre-K and kindergarten up at Rabun Gap. So that's awesome. I mean, you give back a ton to the community, and you know, more than anything, this is not just a toy store. I mean, there's something in here for everybody.
Yes.
Like, I don't think you can walk in the door and not have fun. I mean, we have puppets on our hand and headbands on our head today. We're having so much fun. Go ahead.
It's one of those where we're so happy to see from young ones to come in and feel welcome and feel like they could touch and feel everything in here, to older ones going, I can't believe this toy store has Traxxas, or they have Dungeons and Dragons. Do you remember what we used to? And it's one of those where they're going to create family memories. And if they didn't play Dungeons and Dragons, now they have a place where they could come in and start that tradition with their younger ones. So it's definitely not only building community, but also family memories. And that is my main goal, to continue to provide that day to day, week by week, event by event, and hopefully the community can come in and feel that this is their toy store. That was how we started. It's a community-based toy store for you guys.
Absolutely. So speaking of community and your goals, talk to us about what you see in the future for the toy store. Do you plan on expanding? Do you plan on keeping it like it is? What are your goals?
My goal is to continue to be providing employment opportunities for a lot of locals, making sure that the kids understand the value of not only playing a board game, reading a book, also learning toys that we have in here. Majority of them how to build circuits and how to do experiments where they could come out of a box. They don't have to wait for a camp to teach them that. But more importantly, I want to keep it small. I want to keep its magic.
Yep.
But as small as it is, continue to grow based on the needs that every one of the kids have, every one of the parents have, every one of the pediatricians that have patients that come to the store that they have based on whatever their need or medical need might be. So for me, this is our place. This is your quaint little store. We're not planning on going anywhere. What we're planning on growing is in the community, how we can be more involved and continue to be part of it to make it just better.
So do you know anything about Instagram?
I have heard of Instagram.
It's like the greatest thing ever. Have you ever heard of this toy store called Blue Ridge Toys?
Blue Ridge Toys?
It's my favorite in the whole wide world. You know why?
Why?
Oh, because she upgrades all the toy stores, and on Tuesdays is Toys Day, and oh my gosh, it's like the world of magic except in social media. And you could also find her in all the events on Facebook. Do you have the Facebook?
I have the Facebook.
Oh, yeah, I love the Facebook, but I totally like Instagram that's connected with Facebook because it makes my stories so much easier to follow. Oh, did you also hear they're gonna have a new improved website?
What's the website name?
Oh, the website is blueridgetoys.com. Oh, I'm so excited. I mean, they don't have fish, but eventually when I write them an email, they'll continue to carry fish, especially the stinkier ones.
And unicorns.
Yes, always believe in the unicorn magic. One of these days, I'm gonna grow a horn. Bye now.